Hi everyone. I just wanted to jump in here and drop a little message. I was actually just watching something on YouTube earlier, and it just reminded me. She's actually a lady that I like to listen to. She's trauma based and things like that. I think she's called Canaries in the Coal Mine. And she's just been, like just somebody that I have enjoyed listening to along the way, just sort of as a little drop in. Though she was just sharing a story just now or earlier today on depression and her depression. And so even though, she's a trauma-based therapist and things like that, has X amount of followers and things like that, that she still struggles herself with her things sometimes. It's just 111. And it just made me think, because I haven't shared sometimes along the way because I may be still dealing with something on that day or an attachment that I've been wanting to let go of recently and things like that. And I've been so hard on myself that just wanting things to look perfect, be perfect and things like that, and forgetting that I have wisdom and love to share and remind people of right here, right now, and tools that we can all just add in and incorporate and things like that. Even just a shift of a mindset, like shift of perception, flip the script. And it just, it just got me thinking, like some days, and like literally, that's why I just jumped in here right now with no makeup on, because another thing that was sort of keeping me from sharing, and I have shared this in before, and it was just 222, is sometimes when I don't feel if I'm not happy with the way I look, then I won't so much share. I will sometimes record things in memos, and so I will convert them somehow to a podcast at a later date and things like that. I will do something with those words, though. And sometimes I've just got to get it out. So that's what I'm thinking. Otherwise, it sort of gets to a stage where you really feel that you're letting not only yourself down, you feel like you're letting the world down. It's sort of, it can sort of feel like that on the shoulders. Though, I just wanted to say, like, even when it comes to looks and things like that, and I have made reference before in the past of, people with filters and fillers and things like that. And I just want to say that even with that, because there's literally been times where I've sort of thought to myself, well, maybe I could put a filter on and then share. And I'm thinking, well, you sort of, you were over there sort of not putting that down, but that's what I mainly want to share as well. Like, just to say, I'm not putting anybody down for where it's at or the choices that we make to feel better about ourselves. Though, as long as, that's why I just humbly jumped in here with no makeup and things like that, because as long as you can stand fillers, Botox, filters and things like that, they have their place in the world. Like, they do. I love Botox sometimes. I do. Though every time I would have Botox, I actually literally let it wear off, because I didn't want to be one of those women that just couldn't stand looking at themselves without it. That's where I feel it can get to be a little bit of a slippery slope. Like, I just wanted to, it's just 444. I just wanted to throw those words in there as well to say, nothing is a judgment call. When I'm sort of sharing things like that myself, it's more just, sometimes it's maybe like a reminder that, yeah, it's important to love ourselves beyond the mirror. Like, there's times, freaking, yeah, I'm 4 years away from 50 now. Like, there's times I do look in the mirror and I do sort of see a photo and things like that, and I think, oh. but though, I still know that my beauty is inside, and we can still shine and radiate beauty and love outside of ourselves through, yeah, nurturing ourselves, loving on ourselves, and just knowing our goodness. Like, it doesn't have to be a big paint of the facade to be acceptable into the world. It's like, it's deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. And so that is, I guess, a message that I want to put across, because even one of my sister-in-laws, and I love her, and I think she is so beautiful, and she's so mean to herself. She is so mean, and it's like she just doesn't even have the same mirror. Like, it's like her eyes don't work or something. I don't know, but it's really sad. It's really sad. And yeah, I've literally had tears in my eyes before, like talking to her just in the bathroom at her place, and just saying to her, I wish she could see what I see. Like, I wish she could, yeah, and she's like going, oh, I'm like X amount, I'm due for Botox and da-da-da, and she's just like, just bars, like every part of herself rejects mirrors. It's not even a wanting to look good so much, like it's just a rejection. And I just feel that's really sad. And then the same thing, even just dressing up for the mirror and dressing up for every other mofo out there. It's like, yeah, just put on what you want, do what you want. Like, half my clothes are from, not half, but yeah, a good portion of my clothes are from op shops. Are just things, signature little pieces, this top included, that just something a little bit different. Bras are an optional extra these days. You get that in your 40s. Yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to share some light words and yeah, some just, yeah, reminder words and feel good words too. And just, yeah, I guess because we underestimate sometimes of what we have to offer, because it's so easy to us. Yeah, it's like sometimes some things are so challenging for us, and somebody else is so effortless with it. Even organization, hello. It is not one of my strengths. It is not one of my fortes yet to date. Yeah, though one of my best girlfriends has been an event planner and yeah, manager, and yeah, just like in more than one position. And she, even when we live together, it's just so effortless for her. And yeah, so, but for her, it's nothing. It's nothing. So, and then, so sometimes that's what I wanted to point out as well. Sometimes just because something is obvious to one, and just because it's effortless to one, doesn't mean it's not of value. And that's something I feel that all of us can sort of remember and sort of, yeah, just sort of take on board. And yeah, and even when we do still have that ailment, that hindrance, that thing that's in our life, or that thing that we haven't done yet, or that thing that we've been meaning to do, or that thing that we've been meaning and saying that we're going to let go of, and we still haven't. It's like, though that is not you, and it's not your essence, it's not who you are, it's an action. It's an action or it's a non-action, but it doesn't equal you. So I just really would love to put that point across, because I know myself that I have felt like such a hypocrite, such an imposter, and though if I was really honest with myself, there's only probably 3 things that need to sort of define, refine, and sort of let go of. Like, we're all going to have our something, though it's like one of the greatest tricks of the illusion, the illusion of the ego is that our ego will have us believe that until we get that thing right, we're not right. And who do we even think we are to try and offer some sort of words of wisdom and things like that to another, that we've just got to write our whole selves off until we figure that thing out. And it's not the case. Like, okay, alignment does, and we can only meet a person as deep as we've met ourselves. That is true. We can only, hold space for what we have sort of allowed to hold space for ourselves. It's just double one. So there is a factor there, though we don't need to just keep writing ourselves off and going, but ... It's like the same thing even with a compliment. It's like when somebody says, oh, you're doing really well, or I love your vibe, or just love your energy, or whatever, your outfit, and you're like, but let me tell you. And and then rattling off all the reasons why they should undo their sentence. It's like, that's not fair and it's not accurate. So anyways, I'm just sharing things as they're coming up for me, because again, like, a part of me has really felt that the classic case, who am I to share? Well, I'm still dealing with something in my own life. And again, like, I've nearly made myself emotional then, because it's fucking huge. Like, to the point that sometimes we really can be doing ourselves and the world a disservice because of a small perception and a minority that's in our life. And to even reject ourselves rather than want to connect with ourselves and sort of, figure those things out. And just be gentle with ourselves, be patient, be compassionate. They're the things that is going to feel like we have our own back, not, but ... So anyways, just sending love and happy healing. And just to say, don't underestimate your value because you are going through something, because you haven't figured everything out yet. It's a journey, and we are all on a journey. And, newsflash, destination unknown. Like, there still is no destination. There's no end line. The end line is the day you go. So until then, we're constantly working on ourselves, and we're constantly wanting to be inspired, be aspired, sort of thing. Though, I just feel that, being hard on ourselves and only seeking the mirror's approval or outside of ourselves externally, it's setting us up for failure every time, because we ain't perfect. We are perfectly imperfect. No one is perfect. None of us. And we can strive, and fucking trust me, I did it. Strive for perfection in our work, in our appearance, in our manner, in our demeanor, like in our persona. And it gets really exhausting, and it gets real tiring real quick. And then there is, like, until you crash, basically, until you hit that floor and then realize there's got to be something more. And there is. It's called your soul. So I just want to be sharing from my soul from here on in, because we all do have beauty and things like that we can share with each other and remind. And I really do, like, these times out there at the moment, to, you know, it's not even to feel heavy to say it's feeling a little bit scary, but it's all about sort of loving ourselves, self-care, regulating our nervous systems, and yeah, and just finding even just cheap little ways to feel good in a moment. Or yeah, like it doesn't need to be some big extravagant, pardon me, gesture or whatever. It's not, it doesn't have to be an all or nothing approach. It really is the little things in between. So my hiccups are telling me that that'll do us. So yeah, so anyways guys, I'm just gonna leave it at this, and sending love and happy healing and happy Monday. Have a great week and talk soon.